Can I just say, like, not in a weird way, he's so good looking.
Oh, thank you. Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husbands?
Rhea, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking. And
this dude right here, his name is Akash, and he's a comedian. I don't know if you guys know him. He on a podcast with Andrew Schultz, which is very known. I'm a fan of him. You know, I think he's funny. And these two right here from Fresh and Fit. This is Myron, which I agree with some of the things that he said. And then right here is Fresh. I don't really care about Fresh like that, to be honest. This video is about Akash right here and his wife. How he's pretending to be the perfect man on this podcast in front of these guys, but his wife also trying to be a social media influencer, and she is letting him have it, man. I mean, not even directly towards him, but if my wife go out in public like this and talk like all that shit that she's talking, bro, you putting my name in the dirt. Let's get into this shit, man.
What I don't like, what I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. It's just, those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots.
Like, Akash is the extreme. Like, Akash only dates brown.
Oh, okay.
Akash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an Indian woman.
So this is like loyal through and through.
Okay.
They're talking about him dating his own kind because apparently Fresh and Fit will not date a black woman. Apparently, that's what I heard from their podcast. Okay? Those are not my words.
You know, you watch them you see them evolutionary charts from Neanderthal to Homo sapien.
Yeah.
Y'all are the first motherfucker out of Neanderthal. But grow with your audience. Mature with your audience.
One person in the relationship, whoever cares less has the leverage, and we want the guy to always care less. We want the man to always have the leverage.
Childish as fuck.
And you guys might not like hearing that.
Childish.
But we truly feel.
I'm not. These aren't new beliefs, bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard. We all heard this.
I mean, I'm married. Akash is married. Mark is married, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's possible. Now, granted, we might call you in 10 years and be like, y'all were fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. All right, so 3 years ago, Fresh and Fit went on Flagrant, and Schultz and the whole crew, especially Akash, called them out for some of their controversial takes and how they run their show, which obviously started a beef that reignites every now and then. And it just did recently because Myron discovered Akash's wife is trying to be an influencer and has her own, which Myron's been having a field day with because she's the exact kind of girl they warn guys about. And she constantly humiliates Akash on social media. Like, people just keep finding worse and worse clips.
This right here is the wife of Akash, who is talking all that big boy shit on the podcast.
I mean, this girl, she's up there with Jada Pinkett Smith, which she'd probably take as a compliment. That's how wild she is. So I just wanted to warn people before I get into this, the cringe is almost unbearable. Like, every guy watching this is going to die inside a little. So Akash's wife, I think she's 10 years younger than him, and she's trying to be an influencer, so she doesn't make any money, but she spends his money like crazy. Most of her videos are like shopping vlogs and vacations. And when she was asked if they split finances, she said, his money's our money and my money is my money, which Akash sounds really stressed out about. Like, she had him on their podcast and he started flipping out about how she basically won't do anything except spend his money.
For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jocelyn. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian and he buys me lots of nice things.
When I say I'm tired, she can't just let me be tired. I travel, I work, and I'm very blessed to do what I do. But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the f did you do that made you tired? Now it's a problem. Now it's a fight. So I gotta sit there.
I went to Pilates.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yesterday, I worked the entire, like, morning to night, whatever. I get a workout in because I'm trying to be less fat. And then she's like, babe, can you take out Happy? I'm so tired. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I take you to Mew Mew and you buy whatever you want. That's the bare.
Excuse me. Nail, I didn't buy whatever I wanted. He limited me. I am on a budget. Okay.
Because you want a house that I don't care about. A house.
In the Hamptons? Is this the Hamptons one or the
Yes.
other one?
The hand.
And this girl's so out of control. She has hardcore feminists feeling bad for Akash. Like in one of her most popular TikToks, she's yelling at him because she doesn't have enough room in her closet for all of her clothes and handbags. And the top comments are like, I'm sorry for that man, and I'm almost never sorry for a man. And girl, please don't make me side with a man. Girl, don't make me agree with him, please.
Do you know what my fucking husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. We also just
Shut up? Bro, how you gonna let that shit slide? And you standing like this in the closet in front of all the stuff that you bought, all this expensive shit, Chanel, Louis, everything else. You standing in the closet with your hands on your waist like a woman, bro. And your wife is telling you, shut up?
did our closet.
This is all her closet now. She took the whole closet.
I don't have space for. Can you show?
Yeah.
I don't have space.
Oh my god.
I'm not doing
How
that.
space exists.
I'm not doing that. We were supposed to build a wardrobe, but Akash didn't want to do it
For
because
me,
he's too
because
cheap.
I took the smaller closet.
Do you know how much fucking space he has? Look, utilize the shelves, you idiot. Akash, for real, I like my clothes spread out. Then, no, but like, no. I don't want them all on the same rack.
So it's really bad, and it just keeps
Bro, she's embarrassing him for views. She is in a relationship with this guy to get a little bit of clout that he have and start making her own money, and then she's gonna leave his ass. Because you'll see what kind of woman she is, okay? Just wait.
getting worse. You know, I'm sure people are stressed out just watching this, because also when she's not spending Akash's money, she's publicly humiliating him on social media to try to make her own money and jumpstart her career. I mean, she has this dude completely wrapped around her finger, because also she's the only girl he's ever been with, and looks-wise is out of his league, which comes with a price, literally. So she knows she has all the leverage, and she acts like it. I mean, Akash,
I mean, I don't know about you guys. I don't find her attractive at all. She ain't my type.
she's out there working all day so he can afford her lifestyle, while she sits at home reminiscing about her time in college.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like, sometimes it like literally hurts my heart. And when the nostalgia is that painful.
My wife also hadn't had any.
If you guys see a tear fall off right here, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I feel bad for this dude. I don't even like him. And I feel bad for this dude.
Sexual partner, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Let me ask you this:
wow.
do
And
you believe her?
So someone needs to take her phone away. I mean, that was brutal. I almost feel bad for Akash, but he's probably just like, hey, at least she's doing something other than spending my money. And obviously he should have known what he was getting himself into, but
She doing something else besides spending my money? Bro, she is pretty much shredding you in pieces every time she talks on that camera about you or about her past. Money is not the problem, bro. You're making money, so that's not the problem. You know, when you're making money, money come and go. But bro, your reputation. How does your mom and dad feel about your wife is getting on internet and talking about she had a roster of guys when she was in college? Getting ran through, getting knocked down, and you only been with her sexually.
he was in denial. Like, the most disturbing thing is she's obsessed with her podcast co-host husband. It's so uncomfortable. Like, she'll talk about how attractive he is all the time, and she'll bring up his dick, and she's begging them to have an orgy with her. And she's also even like, Akash is great and everything, but I think your husband might be even better.
Akash is such a fucking king. Like, everyone knows he's the best husband, and I don't often find men that measure up to him. And like, Nav completely measures up to him, if not more. Can I just say, like, not in a weird way, he's so good looking.
Oh, thank you. Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husbands?
Priya, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us four? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy if we
or
did
it's
it?
thick. It's thick.
I'd only been down for an orgy if
Yeah, so this is just sad to see. I mean, it sounds like Akash is a good husband. You know, he tries to do everything right. He spends all this money on her, but it's not enough, and she still feels the need to publicly humiliate him and try to hook up with her friend's husband. Like, also, they actually had their husbands on the show, and Akash's wife, again, makes it very clear that she's really into this guy. Like, she keeps hitting on him right in front of Akash, and the guy's wife, too. You know, her co-host, I'm sure, is kind of uncomfortable about this. Like, it's just so awkward. She has no respect for Akash, and he's like, yeah, I think the guy's great, too, but it's kind of annoying how great he is, which he's probably annoyed that his wife clearly wants to be with him, and she doesn't even try to hide it. Like, she brings up the orgy again and his dick, and then said she's really nervous about meeting his dad for some reason. I mean, she just cannot help herself. And Akash, he just sits there and takes it. You know, I guess he's at the point where he just has to let her do whatever she wants. So this is just such a mess. I can't believe it's real. You know, I feel like somebody needs to step in and just be like, all right, this is too far. You guys can't be doing this podcast anymore. This is too much embarrassment. And of course,
that somebody should be his father or his homeboy on the podcast, man. Andrew Schultz, bro, come on, man. That's your boy. You put him on. Why won't you sit down and be like, bro?
of course, she's giving Myron from Fresh and Fit all the ammo in the world to go after Akash.
And can I say this is the best husband I've ever seen? And I'm not even saying that hyperbolically. It's a little annoying. And then like he's just getting in better shape.
Off already.
We might have.
Oh, what are y'all doing this whole time? Drake is your Taylor Swift.
100%.
Exactly.
I'm toxic. How do you think I have to keep up with her?
No, he be saying some boss ass shit. What is the stuff he says to you that I'm just like, that's fire?
Oh, Nav just puts his dick out on the table.
There's a difference being a scammer and being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who
I'm not
hustles.
gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
Wait, he used to sell like iPhones, buy iPhones and sell them.
Have you seen his Instagram thumbnail? You know I've shown that to multiple dudes.
It feels like even the husband is low-key fan of him. Bro, I don't know why he dick riding, maybe for his wife? I don't know, bro.
He has saved on his favorite.
Look at my wife's podcast partner's husband. It's crazy. Ain't that crazy? I've shown it to multiple guys.
I've also shown it to multiple people. I'm meeting Nav's dad tomorrow, and I will say I'm fucking nervous because he has the, not to be weird, but he has big dick energy, and he's obviously
based off stories.
Yeah, he's a don. Let's face it.
But thank you guys for being on the Main Character Pod. We love you. We hate you.
I guess
we respect
we
you.
love you, but I actually love you and want to fuck all of you.
Yeah, so hopefully.
Oh my god, bro. This shit is about to fry my brain. And did you see what the husband did? Like her husband, Akash did? He like, this is embarrassing.
Akash can get out of this mess because it only seems to be getting worse. Like, this relationship is not good for him. But of course, I don't think he'll ever be able to leave her. And Schultz, he has to be somewhat aware of this stuff. Like, he said he really wants Akash's wife's career to blow up, so then she has all the leverage in the relationship, which would probably mean she'll leave him. I mean, she already has all the leverage, but if her career blew up, then that's probably going to happen. So maybe Schultz thinks that's the best outcome because Akash is never going to leave her. But let me know what you guys think.
Akash would never leave her because that's the only box he's been in. So what I'm trying to say is this. This is why men needs to go out there and experience being with multiple women, at least 50, and that's a minimum number. Some of you might not like what I just said, but trust me, if you save yourself, This is not the 90s, 50s, or before. Listen, if you're gonna save yourself, you've never been with a chick physically, and then you lose your cherry to one girl, which is your wife, but she has been around the block. She have spun the block every night since we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? A woman like that probably be active in these streets. High school, before high school, I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting from the way she talks. She's been active, bro. When I'm talking about active, I'm talking about, yeah. I don't know how come even her parents, because she's Indian too, obviously. How come her parents are not like, yo, you need to chill out, you're married? Or her parents also laughing at these videos that she's making? I want to know, how come are you guys okay? Because you guys want your daughter to stay married to this guy or not? Because if you're going to keep on talking like this, eventually something is going to happen. Either he blows up or somebody come and talk to him. She obviously don't respect him. When the woman don't respect the man, the relationship ain't gonna last that long. She's only in it to blow up her career, and after that, she's out of here. She's all about the moolah. She's all about the manyan. You know what I'm saying? So Akash, bro, you bending over every day, financially, spiritually, mentally. Everything, all the above. I'd rather be single than be in a relationship like this. But yo, you know, the women know they can pull these type of things with certain men, aka Akash, you know? His type. She ain't gonna come around and pull this type of shit with the different type of men. You don't see Andrew's wife, which is his boy, the comedian. You don't see his wife going online and tearing him into pieces like Akash's wife is doing. Because Andrew is a different type of man. He been around the block too. And that's how you become that man. How you gonna be an alpha male and you never had pussy, bro? No, alpha male means, yo, you have experience. And you know your worth, but you not gonna reach there. I feel like being with a lot of women is part of you becoming an alpha male, because you have to go through all these women to understand how these women function mentally, to understand the female nature. You know, you cannot understand that from your mother, bro. You have to be in it. Literally. Yeah. So I've seen this behavior before from men who never had a vagina. And this is the outcome. So fellas, if you single, man, and if you plan on settling down one day, you gotta run through a bag of hoes. I'm talking about going out on dates and actually have a roster like his wife did. A woman, if you're in college, bro, don't worry about falling in love and shit right now, bro. Run through them bitches, and then you become a man. I'm not saying that that's the only thing makes you a man. Don't get me wrong. No, but that is also part of the process. I'm pissed after watching this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you ain't subscribed, subscribe. Peace and love.